Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be kind of doing a review, try on for the new products that came from Fenty Beauty. I have Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation, the Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, and I also picked up the Kabuki buffing brush. So yeah, if you guys would like to hear what I think about the foundation, how it wore throughout the day, how I feel about the primer and whatnot, then please keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so I have tons of new goodies. Well, not tons. I have the new Fenty Beauty Hydrating Pro Filter Foundation, as well as the Hydrating Primer. And then I got the Kabuki Buff foundation brush. So starting with the primer, I don't typically gravitate towards primers that are matte because I like to have a dewy finish. So I actually have never tried her matte primer before, but I'm excited to try the hydrating primer. So it's the Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. And it says instant hydration, soft silk finish, extended makeup wear. So that sounds like everything I want in a primer. Just gonna take, I think, 2 pumps. Yeah, 2 pumps. It smells really nice. It has a nice like slip to it, but also like my skin feels tacky, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way or anything. It does have like that nice like tacky feel, so that the makeup can really stick to it. Good, like floral scents, but like not in an overwhelming, overpowering kind of way. So now let's go into this bad boy. It's the Pro Filter Hydrating. So I am in the shade 400, and this is a hydrating longwear foundation. It's supposed to have, it's supposed to be medium to full coverage longwear. To apply the foundation, I'm going to be using the Kabuki Buff foundation brush. This is a full dome-shaped seamless buffing and stippling is what the box says. I have her powder brush that came out with the powder brush and the concealer brush that came out around the same time as the concealers and those powders, and I love those too. So I'm excited to see how this works out. It's very like firm. I love that this is in a plastic container. The other, like, it seems like better able to be able, like, better, you can, sorry, what is wrong with me? But I travel a lot for work, so I think this is like really more travel friendly. So I think I'm gonna apply it to the, no, I'm gonna apply it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do, to start, okay, to start I'm gonna do 2 pumps. I'm gonna dot it all over my face. And I remember her matte foundation dried really fast, so let me just start off with this and then let's see how it goes. So I'm just sort of tapping it in. Uh-oh, did I get the right shade? It does oxidize, so that's why the person at the counter was like, you should really go one color like darker, but I might have done a little bit too dark. Look, seems a little red, but maybe I can cancel that out with I can probably cancel that out with the concealer that I use. Maybe. I really like this brush. So far, I'm gonna zoom you in so you can kind of like really see, but I mean, I think it looks really nice. My skin looks like my skin. It's not too cakey. I'm sure I could build on it a little more, but I'm not even sure I really like want to, you know? I really like this brush. It's so soft and it blended that so nicely. I do want to see if I can just put a little more on that spot. I have this hair that always grows out of that spot on my face, and one time I picked at it and now it left a scar. Yeah, I really like this. What do you guys think? It looks like really pretty on the skin. Wow. I love that my skin looks so like fresh. And it is like dewy, but not like in like a sweaty kind of looking way, you know? I'm going to go in with the Pro Filter Concealer. I picked up the shade 380 this time. The color I had before was extremely yellow, and it just like was not it. So yes, let's see how this does. I always like to use the concealer that goes with the foundation, just because I feel like the formulas just work so much better together. A lot of the times if a foundation isn't like working for you, it might really just be because you're using the wrong, like I don't like mixing like NARS concealer with like Hourglass foundation. I don't know, I just feel like everything melts better together if you use the matching corresponding concealer, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to go in with this is the Fenty Beauty, this is the concealer brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff that in. Making sure this is blended out. I love how the concealer looks on top of the foundation. Like it just looks very, I don't know, I just really like how this looks. Wow. I really like this. Wow. This just looks, I don't know, my skin just looks really nice with this. This might be like my new favorite. And just so you can see, it did already oxidize a little bit. I don't know if you can see the difference between my chest and my neck. But it was a lot redder before. So I probably would just go like one shade like darker. I mean, excuse me, one shade lighter. Or maybe something like not so red. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go back. Okay. So now I am going to use, the Fenty Beauty in Banana. And this is new too because the color I was using before was like, it wasn't brightening. It was just making my face look the same color. It was making my under eye look the same color as my face. So I went to Banana instead. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty powder brush for this. But I don't like to bake with this powder because it is a little drying for my skin. So if you're extremely oily, I totally suggest using this to bake over like the Laura Mercier, because this really will matte you up, like, and it lasts like all day. So yeah, I don't bake, I just set. And then I'm just gonna like lightly dust that over the rest of my face. I definitely could have put a little more concealer on because my under eyes are still kind of showing through, but it's fine. My lighting is so weird, so like anytime I zoom in, it like changes the color of my face, which is pretty frustrating. But just so you can see so far, like my skin, and it just feels so lightweight, it's not sticky. So yeah, so far so good. So I'm going to go in with the, I also just got this, This is the Fenty Beauty in Cocoa Naughty, which hopefully is not too dark for me. Let's see. Oh, that's really pretty. It's my first time using this color. I usually was in Caramel Cutie when I was still like in my spring shade. If you can hear my dryer in the background, I'm very sorry. I'm in the process of moving, so I'm doing a lot of laundry right now. Perfect. Love that. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Ridic. I'm just going to apply a little on my cheeks. I know it looks very crazy. And then I'm going to go in with this brush maybe? Yeah. And just sort of, you can use your fingers, but oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter, and apply this as my highlighter today. And then the rest of my face, with my brows and my eyes, I'm going to do off camera since I'm not using since this video is primarily about the foundation, obviously. I will give my final verdict, but so far, as you can see, it looks so good. So far, I love how it looks. I love how it looks. It feels very lightweight, like I said. It blended really easily. It didn't like dry down very fast like the matte foundation. The matte foundation, you had to be very quick. With this, it dried down very easily. It feels so good. Yes, I think I need to work on the color a little bit, but so far so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and my eyes off camera, and I will be right back. Thanks, guys. So as you can see, now that I have everything, my eyes on, I have my eyeshadow on, I have my setting spray. I like love this foundation. And if you also can notice, my chest is the same color as my face, so it did oxidize to my right shade. I know when I first put it on, it looked like kind of crazy, but over time it did oxidize to my color. It doesn't look cakey. Of course, it looks dewy because that's how it's supposed to look. Pretty decent coverage. Like it just, wow, it just looks really good, as you can see. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.